It is December here at Bona Fide or Bogus, which means it is time for the holiday tablecloth. And so we are quickly approaching the last few weeks of this game that we've been playing. So let's take these 5 facts. I am Chris, and there's 2 cats in this room right now. So we will see if any of them decide to come up and enjoy this Grinch tablecloth as we play Bona Fide or Bogus and try and sniff out the truth in these 5 facts. Let's do it. As you know, every December, we, just like with Halloween, we like to put out a fancy tablecloth. Last year, I think I did a Thanksgiving one for the shopping list video series, but I did not find a good tablecloth Thanksgiving themed that wasn't just like generic fall, and I didn't want that. I wanted like turkeys everywhere or like planes, trains, and automobiles on here, but was not to be. So we didn't do that. So now all we have is the Grinch for the last few weeks. So here we go. You know the rules. I read out the fact, potential fact, and I verbalize what I think. I make a guess on if it's bona fide, if it's bogus, and then at the end we reveal all 5 statements, determine if they're fact or fiction, and then keep score and see how we do all year. So here we go. Potential fact number 1. This one also, by the way, I'm going to not say certain words so that I don't get flagged, but you can read them on the screen. So here we go. In West Dunbartonshire, Scotland, the Overton Bridge is referred to by the locals as the Dog Bridge. This is because the century-old bridge spans a 50-foot gorge into which an estimated 600 dogs have thrown themselves for no apparent reason. I don't like this fact. I don't like this fact being in here. I don't want to think about that. I don't want to discuss that. So we're going to make this really quick. Too much of a pet fan here to spend a lot of time discussing this one. That means there's like 6 dogs. That would factor out to 6 dogs, or divide out to 6 dogs a year if it's a 100-year-old bridge, and 600 dogs have done that. I'm going to say no. I'm going to say that it's bogus, just hopefully, because I don't want to know that about dogs. So I'm going to, with all the hope that I have, say that that is bogus. We're going to just skip right past that one and move on to something hopefully a little bit lighter, because that's what we're about. We're not trying to be sad. We're not trying to be a downer here. Potential fact number 2, the combination question mark exclamation mark many of us use, or many of us overuse in text messages, is called a questclamation. Is there a question mark exclamation point in one thing, or is it just like 2, like you do both of them together? I don't, I've never heard questclamation before. I don't know. I used to see people do that a lot, but I don't see people do that anymore. I very rarely pull that one out. The questclamation. I'm not good at emojis either. I should be better at emojis. I have like 3 that I use. I use like the poop emoji, of course, and then I do like the crying laughing that's like straight on, and then I do the crying laughing that's back, so it looks like, you know, the smiley face is like laughing, like ah ha ha ah ha, like laughing so hard that they're crying. I don't know. I know a lot of people will reply with like the skull when something's so funny, because they're like, I'm dead. And Like, it made me laugh so hard that I died. But that one, Questclamation, I don't know. I think that one's made up. I don't see people use that anymore, and it's not really overused. So, whatever. We're just going to say Bogus. Potential fact number 3. Only 46% of mammals are monogamous. That seems low. It seems like that's actually that most mammals would be monogamous, and then there would be like a certain percentage that would not be. There's a lot of, I don't know, maybe I'm just not trusting this week, but I'm feeling a lot of no's in a row, and I don't know about that. Don't get a good feeling about it. I don't know. Maybe I'm not in the right headspace to be thinking that, oh yeah, that's true. I'm very suspicious this week, I guess, but I'm going to also say Bogus on that one. I don't know. Potential fact number 4: heroin was once marketed and given to kids for cough, cold, and pain problems. I completely think that this is true, because I know the original recipe. They always say the original recipe of Coca-Cola had cocaine in it, and like you always see that like these drugs were marketed. I completely and totally believe that. So that's going to be my first bona fide guess of the week, and I think that one's right on, because I know that like back in the day, they used to prescribe a lot of medications that were now drugs that are completely and totally illegal. So, I don't want to say that's my lock of the week, but I feel pretty strongly about that one. All right, 5th and final potential fact. Here we go. In December of 2022, police broke into a London gallery to rescue an unconscious woman who turned out to be a mannequin. I've heard of this kind of thing happening, a lot. Like, police are called and there's like a body in a dumpster, and then they get there and it's like a mannequin body, or like one of those like wooden hands that they sell at like Hobby Lobby or whatever. So I can see that happening. I can see somebody like freaking out and making a call because there's like somebody like laying, and it's like some, art display, and they're like, oh, there's somebody passed out. And then the police show up and they're like, it's just a mannequin. Or except that they'd say it with a London accent. Yeah, I think that's believable enough, and then it kind of balances the sides of bona fide and bogus. So, all right, there we go. Our 5 facts for this week. I have made my guesses. Hopefully you have made your guesses, and this is the point where I ask you, if you enjoy this kind of content, to like and subscribe to the channel. I have this over here that was taken off of the table while I changed the tablecloth, and did not put it back in the time that I reset everything. So it's there now. Subscribe, share it with somebody. Here we go. We're gonna see if we can't get some answers here. Potential fact number 1. This is the bummer fact. Not gonna go into a whole lot about this. In Scotland, the Overton Bridge, referred to by locals as the dog, bridge. Century-old bridge spans a 50-foot gorge in which an estimated 600 dogs have thrown themselves for no apparent reason. I said bogus because I just don't want it to be true. Really don't want it to be true. And it is true. It is a fact. So that one's a bummer. I will take that loss because... sad fact, we're just going to move right on. Potential fact number 2, back to happier things. The combination question mark, exclamation mark, many of us overuse in text messages, is called a questclamation. I said bogus. It is bogus. Without question, these combined punctuation marks are called interrobangs. So, next time somebody hits you with one of those, tell them, hey, stop interrobanging me. And there you go. There you have it. 1 and 1 so far. That's not where I want to be, but here we go. Only 46% of mammals are monogamous. I said bogus. It is bogus. Only 3 to 5% of mammals are monogamous, making humans, for among other reasons, unusual. Humans are unusual for many reasons. That's just one of them. I thought it would be much higher than that. Potential fact number 4, heroin was once marketed and given to kids for cough, cold, and pain problems. I said bona fide at the time, way back in the day. I thought that might be a thing. Now, today, obviously, illegal to use, don't use it. It is. Bayer specifically marketed heroin for children all the way up to 1912. This was well after evidence proved heroin was a dangerous drug. Bayer, be better. Be better than that. That's all I got to say. Just a head shake. That's all I can muster. Just a head shake. All right, we're 3-1 right now. I'm okay with that. I'm not as happy as if it would have been 5-0 or 4-0 at this point, but here we go. We can finish it strong, 4-1. In December of 2022, police broke into a London gallery to rescue an unconscious woman who turned out to be a mannequin. I said, righto, it's probably bona fide. I don't even know if that's a decent accent or not. Probably not. Someone there will yell at me. I said bona fide. It is. What dummies. The mannequin was an art installation by the American artist Mark Jenkins entitled Christina with a K. So there you have it. I scored 4-1 this week. Let me know how you did in the comments. No cats today. They were distracted in the middle of this. I don't know if the microphone picked it up, but the doorbell rang. So they all charged for the door. Probably one of the 50 deliveries that came after all the post-Thanksgiving Black Friday shopping. So they were completely distracted, ran down. I don't know. But anyway, let me know how you did in the comments and tune in again next week as we have 5 brand new potential facts as we head down the road as we are finishing up the last few weeks of Bona Fide or Bogus and what is sure to be a bona fide good time.